Our generation has scams. The difference is our generations actually sign up for them. Bet y'all ain't never thought about that. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about that. What's the biggest scam that we accept as normal? What's the biggest scam that we as a people accept as normal? Notice I say we, me, myself included. Once again, our generation has scams. The difference is our generations actually volunteers for them. Ain't that crazy? My generation actually volunteers for scams, bro, without even knowing it. Our generation volunteers for scams without even knowing it. GTF in the building, what's good? What they do, you're tuning into the Grub Tent Morning Screen. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button, hit that share button, man. We talking about it. The biggest scam that we accept as normal. What are your thoughts? Y'all let me know, man. What is the biggest scam to y'all that we accept as normal? So many scams out there that we accept as normal, we don't even peep that as scam. Real talk. I'm not talking about illegal scams either. I'm talking about scams so normal that people defend them. Why somebody calling my phone, bro? Pardon me, man. Somebody, I gotta turn my volume off. Hold on, I'm gonna wait till this call and I'm gonna turn the volume off. I'm talking about scams so normal, people actually defend them, and they don't even know that they defending a scam. Real talk. Hold on, turn my volume off right quick. Keep calling my phone, disturb me. Fam says, I don't even buy fast food. Real food the way. I feel you on that. Be Free says paying for water is what he feels is the biggest scam that we accept as normal. I can understand that. I can see where you're coming from. Paying for water is one of the big scams. What about college? What about, water? He said water falls under food, housing, weddings, healthcare, tipping. These are all scams that we accept as normal, bruh. These are all scams that we accept as normal. The best scams aren't even hidden. They're the ones that people defend, bruh. Y'all heard that? The best scams aren't even hidden. They're the one that people defend. Real talk. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now, man. You're tuning into the Grub Tent Morning Screen. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button, hit that share button, and jump into the conversation, man. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, fam. Ticket fees, delivery fees, baggage fees, resort fees, convenience fees, parking fees. It's getting spooky out here, fam. Every way you turn around is fees. Fees. Fees, just another word to describe, to disguise scam, bro. Every way you turn around. And then on top of that, you might start off at a certain fee. Then once people get used to that fee, companies use the excuse that, prices, whatever reason that they use to up the fees. Now all of a sudden you started off at one fee. Now the fee, after so long, for fees go up, fees go up, fees go up. It don't even make sense, bruh. If people, hold on. If people get mad when you question it, 9 times out of 10, it's probably a scam, bruh. If people get mad when you question it, 9 times out of 10, it's probably a scam. Real talk. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, bruh. The water pipes cost to manage, but I feel you. I hear that, fam. I hear that. It's getting crazy out here, bruh. These fees is through the roof. Facts. Some scams are so successful, they became traditions, bruh. Some scams are so successful, they became tradition. Real talk. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now, man. You're tuned into the Grub Tent Morning Screen, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button. You understand me? Share the live, hit that thumbs up button, like the live, all that. Shout out everybody tuned in right now from YouTube. Got people in here tuned in from Twitch. Got people in here tuned in from Kick. Appreciate all y'all, man. Today's topic, what's the biggest scam we accept as normal? I need to know y'all thoughts, bro. What's the biggest scam that we accept as normal? Shout out to the GTF members in here as well, man. Shout out to the GTF members. George, I appreciate you for joining, man. Don't forget to join and become part of the GTF members, man. Real talk. What's good, fam? What's going on? I still be drinking my cafe con leches, fam. I appreciate Joe, man. I appreciate you for popping in, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, fam. Appreciate all y'all, man. Today's topic, what's the biggest scam that we accept as normal, bro? I need to know y'all thoughts, man. I need to know y'all answers. Know what I'm saying? We accept fees from food, from housing, college, weddings, healthcare, all type of scam fees, bro. Y'all don't forget, man, join and become member, man. Membership gets priority when I read the comments. Memberships get priority when I read the comments. Don't forget to join and be a part of the GTF, you understand me? Official GTF. Join, hit that join button on the channel. Real talk. Shout out to my homie George. He joined last time. I appreciate you, George. Members get priority when I read them comments. D Payne says, but yeah, the biggest scam in society is the damn rat race. We're living endless and mindless 9 to 5s. Facts. Big scam, bruh. School is a scam, bruh. School is a scam. Why you think, you know what I'm saying? We go to school, they teach you how to work a 9 to 5. Well, they teach you a skill set to go get a 9 to 5. They teach you a skill set to go get a 9 to 5. And that's all they teach you. Why they don't teach you in school how to get rich? Why don't teach you in school how to start a business? Know what I mean? It's all a scam. Like you just said, the rat race. It's all a scam. Shout out to my boy George. There go my boy George right there, man. My boy George joined the GTF membership the last time we were tuned in. Shout out to my boy George, man. George, I appreciate you, bro. Real talk, it is much appreciated, fam. I appreciate you. My dog George, man. Real GTF member right there. Big GTF. You understand me? I don't know if y'all can see that his name is a whole nother color, man. Hold on. That my boy George right there, that I pinned right there, man. Shout out my boy George, man. Became a part of the GTF members, man. Don't forget to join that GTF membership. You heard me? Hit that join button. But yeah, man. School is a big scam, bro. They don't teach us how to get ahead. They don't teach us how to get rich. They teach us how to go to work and get a degree to go work a 9 to 5. And ain't nothing wrong with, don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5 if that's what you want to do. I ain't knocking it. but also give people the other option that don't want to work 9 to 5s either, but they ain't trying to do that. You feel me? It's a scam. Big scams. Don't even make sense. Big scam. Food prices. Food prices don't even match the portions. It's all a scam, bruh. Yep, exactly. Big scam. The pricing of food versus the portion you get. That's a scam too. That's a scam in itself. Delivery fees. Scam. Drinks costing $4. Scam. To the point now where they certain restaurants like McDonald's, for example, they're moving the drink machines to the back because they don't want you to get asked for a water cup and mess around and sneak some soda. And the crazy part about it is, I could see if they gave you like a large water cup and you went and filled that thing to the top with soda. Dog, the water cup ain't nothing but yay big, bruh. The water cup ain't nothing but yay big, and they making a big deal about you going to go get some soda with a water cup. Water cup ain't nothing but, they ain't trying to lose not a single dollar from they scam. They ain't trying to lose a penny. They ain't trying to lose 5 cents. Appreciate everybody tuned in right now. Maybe you're tuned in, man. Tuned into the Grub Tent Morning Screen. Current topic, what's the biggest scam that we accept as normal? Think about it. Think about the subscription fees y'all currently pay, whatever, the Netflix and all that. Think about it. Let me know in the comments. What is the biggest scam that we accept as normal? Fam said 7-Eleven charged them $3.20 for a 20 ounce. That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. I feel you, bro. That is crazy. The biggest scam that we accept as normal, bro. Service fees, convenience fees, small order fee. Oh, the biggest scam of all. The biggest scam of all. I know. I bet a lot of y'all don't even think about this. One of the biggest scam of all, when you go and try to return a product. Let's say you buy something. A lot of places are starting to do this now. Let's say you buy something, you discover it don't work or whatever the case may be, and you go back and try to return it and get your money. They don't even want to give you your full bread back. They charge you a restocking fee. Oh my God! What the hell is a restocking fee, fam? See, yep, old head, you guessed it. What the hell is a restocking fee, bro? Why am I being charged? See, they got to try to keep at least a little bit of your bread. You feel me? I go in there and get hit with a restocking fee. I'm like, really? Restocking fee? That's robbery, bro. Big scam. That's one of the biggest scams right now. Restocking fee, bro. It ain't my fault that this situation don't work. They're going to make sure they keep a little bit of that bread whatever way they can, bro. Restocking fee, bro. For real. For real, dog. If anybody wondering why my homie name over here pinned on the screen, man, it's the homie George, man. He joined the GTF last time. He hit that join button and became a member of the GTF, man. I appreciate that boy, man. That's why his name pinned over there to the left over there. Shout out to that boy George. He joined Big GTF, you heard? He joined the channel. Don't forget to join and become a member, man. We're going to be having a members only live stream and all that as well. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button on the way in. Share the live, share the live. Today's topic, what's the biggest scam that we accept as normal? Gas price, gas overpriced and don't last. Oh, big scam. Gas? Big scam. Gas don't last for real. I seen something online the other day about they putting like more ethanol or something in the gas, which is causing it to burn fat. I think it was ethanol, something that they said they were putting more of a percentage in it, which makes it burn faster now. I don't remember if it was ethanol, but it was something that some additive that they're putting in the fuel, and it caused the fuel to burn fast. And I believe it because I feel like my gas don't last. Dog, I'm at the gas station now every 2 to 3 days, bro. Gas, big scam. The biggest scam of all with gas. Here is the biggest scam to me, bro. I don't really believe it, but I could be wrong. I'm human. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. But y'all let me know if y'all thinking the way that I'm thinking as well. Every time gas prices go up, oh, it's because the war. It's because the war. Man, I'm starting to believe that this war shit is an excuse to put the prices up, bro. Facts. I'm starting to believe this war shit is an excuse to drive prices up, bro. It's always an excuse as to why prices going up. The war. Man, that war ain't got shit to do with me. That's how I'm starting to feel right. At first, I was like, okay, I was believing it. But now it seems like it's happening all too often, bro. Every time the gas prices go up. Oh, yeah, it's because of the war. It's the war. It's the war. It's the war. Bro, at what this is starting to be an excuse now, bro. I can't keep telling you I can't keep believing this shit, bro. Y'all part of my friend. I can't keep believing this shit, bro. Every time gas prices go up, it's the war. It's the war. It's the war. Like, bruh. Come on, bruh. Stop it already, bruh. Facts. You see what fam just said? Food just said that's like the plug taxing because he got ops. Real talk. What your ops got to do with me? What your ops got to do with my everyday living situation? I ain't beefing with them. You beefing with them. Why the price is getting drove up on my end? Big scam, bruh. Food said digital. Oh yeah, digital stores, big scam, bruh. Real talk, bro. All of a sudden now with the digital storage thing, even like how you said with the storage thing, like you just reminded me of the emails. No. Yeah, email as well. Like all of a sudden now, my Google been working for years, bro. I ain't never had an issue with Google. Now, as of recently, maybe the last couple of years, I'm always getting these messages from Google. Your email is full. You can buy space and all this. Now I go to, and then you can't receive emails if your thing is full. If your email is full now with Google, with Gmail. So then now I go to deleting stuff, and even I go to deleting stuff, and it get full fast. It's been going on for years. My Gmail, I ain't never had to empty nothing, and it was cool. Now, although I delete stuff, before I know it is full already. Big scam just to get you to buy storage, bro. That storage, yeah, they store it in the clouds. Man, get out of here, bro. It's all a scam, bro. They got all type of new scams, bro, to get into. Everything is scam these days, bro. Real talk. Real talk. Dog, $20 used to feed families. Now $20 is a disappointment. $20 used to feed families, but now $20 is a disappointment, bro. You could barely get anything with $20 these days, bro. It don't even make sense, bro. No sense at all. What about cell phone bills, bro? Dog, I remember growing up, like, when cell phones, when I first started getting into buying cell phones and stuff, I remember wanting to have the best cell phone carrier. I wanted the Sprint. I wanted the T-Mobile. I wanted the AT&T. I wanted the Singular wireless, the Verizons and all that. Fam, they got so much scam fees with cell phone service. Bro, I don't even want the name brand cell phone service no more. Dog, my cell phone bill allegedly supposed to be $80 after they got all their fees in the thing. My cell phone bill $110, homie. So you done charge me $30 in fees? Some is taxes, some is this fee, some is that fee. Cell phone service, one of the biggest scams, bro. Now I don't even want the name brand. Man, give me the cheap shit. Give me Metro PCS, bro. I don't even want no Metro. But since y'all got all these fees going on now, bro, everything through the roof, cost of living high, man, give me the cheap phone service, bro. Get all that other expense. I don't want no AT. I just switched from AT&T, but I went to Metro, bro. I just switched from AT&T, boy. I went to Metro, bro. I usually never used to want Metro because you always had that thought in your head that Metro might not work in certain locations or certain states and certain cities. If I travel, it might not work. Bro, I don't even think about that now. Hopefully it works. Hopefully if I travel to California, the Metro work, bro. I'm good off that AT&T stuff, bro. I went to Metro recently, bro. I don't have time for it, bro. Everything too expensive out here. Too many fees, bro. My bill supposed to be $80. After taxes and everything, my bill $130. No, $120. Come on, bro. Like, really? All these fees and taxes? Nah, bro, I'm gone. Then when you call and try to cancel, they trying to convince you to stay. But then even they try to convince you to stay, there's still fees involved. There's not like they're trying to convince you to stay and take away the fees. They're trying to lower your plan, but even if you lower your plan, there's still going to be that $30 in fees or whatever it is. Bro, I left them alone, bro. I don't got time for the cell phone service no more. I don't care about your name brand. Give me Metro PCS, bro. Facts. It's ridiculous, bro. Fam said catalytic control via dismay. They was trying to give away these BS ass phones. Yeah, man, it's crazy. They all use the same towers. Real talk. Real talk. Bruh. I ain't gonna lie, now that I think about it, I think cell phones got to be the biggest scam. They definitely in the top 5, bruh. Because everybody got a cell phone. So with all these fees, bruh, they definitely got to be the biggest scam. Damn. It's crazy out here, bruh. I had AT&T for the longest too. I got tired, bruh. I had AT&T for the longest. I got tired. How long I had AT&T? I wouldn't be surprised if it been 10 years since I had AT&T. I had AT&T for a long time. I got tired, bro. Like, hell no, bro. I'm tired. Hell no, bro. For a name? Man, I'm good, bro. I don't want this no more, bro. I'll take my chances with the Metro, bro. I'll take my chances. Yep, everybody got the same phone. Phones used to be unique. Everybody got the same phone, real talk. Then they got the phones. Cell phones a big scam too. Buying cell phones. Why is it as the new phones start coming out, your current phone start tripping? Dog, my phone right here, 500 gigabyte phone. This is a S23. I bought this years ago. Because now they on S26 now. This is a S23. I bought this years ago when it first came out. 500 gigabyte phone. Now all of a sudden it's tripping. All of a sudden the storage be full. I delete stuff. I bought a 500 gigabyte phone. Them gigabyte stuff don't even really mean nothing to. Because after a while, when new phones start coming out and they want you to come get it, all of a sudden your gigabyte's full. I delete stuff and it still be full, bro. It get full really fast. Now they trying to get me to buy a terabyte phone for more money. Cell phones is a big scam, bro. Big business in cell phones, bro. Then cell phones are $1,000, $1,200, $13, $14, $15, $6. Cell phones is expensive, bro. Now they got payment plans on cell phones. Cell phones, big scam business, bro. And we accept it as normal. They got us paying payment. I'm guilty of it too. Like this phone is paid off now, but I was paying on the plan. And I don't think I want to go buy another cell phone. Like, if I go buy another cell phone, it might be cash. It might be used. I don't think I want to do the cell phone plan no more. Because my bill was $110, and then the phone was like $30 a month. So I was paying $140. Thank God the phone is paid off now. Once I paid the phone off, I got from around AT&T, bro. I was done with y'all, AT&T. AT&T, I was done with y'all, bro. Oh my God! They rework Windows 10 to force. Oh yeah. Oh, not to mention, since you bring up that, I just recently bought a laptop. Now they trying to make you buy the stuff that used to come with the laptop, like the Windows and whatever the little softwares and stuff that you used to use just for the normal stuff, like for typing and whatever. They try to make me buy it for like $100, $99. The regular software, man, you know what? I don't really even type like that no more. I'm straight. I don't want it. I use the internet only. I use the internet anyway. I don't need how to type nothing. Furthermore, I can probably go download it somewhere for free. But I haven't even downloaded it because I don't really use my computer to type nothing. I use my computer to surf the net. So I don't really need all that Microsoft Word and Excel, and I don't need that. At least not right now. I don't need it. So whatever. Yeah, man. Things that used to come with the computers, now they want you to pay for them, bro. They finding ways to make money off of everything, bro. They don't care. Big scam, bro. Everything big scam. Tipping culture. Tipping culture is a scam now. Yeah, I mean, tipping culture used to be normal. Tipping culture used to be normal when you only had to tip the waiters and the waitress. That was like normal tipping culture. Now it's a scam. Now everywhere you pull up got a tip glass, got a tip jar. Everywhere you put tipping them became a scam, bro. Tipping them became a scam. They took away tipping from just waiters and waitresses, and now everybody want to tip. People getting normal hourly wages, and they still want to tip. They still got a jar right there. And sometimes when the jar's sitting right there on the counter at somebody's business, it has nothing to do with the employee either. That's the owner of the business that want to tip. So the owner of the business is scamming us too. They down with the scam. Because if you the owner of the business, man, just know, man, the owners of the business partaking in the scam too. Because I've seen it personally, bro. The owners of the scam partake in the tips, bro. Nowadays, when you go to certain spots, I'm not talking about restaurant places like where they actually serve places, but like, let's say you go to like a takeout restaurant and then you leave the tip in the thing. They use the tip. They use the tip to split the tips among the employees that work there. Like you can't just go there and just individually just shoot somebody $5 that you felt like you showed love. So here's $5. Whatever they give, they got to put in that jar. And at the end of the day or the end of the week, they break it down between the employees. At the owner of the business break it down between the employees, and I'm pretty sure that he keep a percentage for him damn self too. Yeah, we living in crazy times, bro. Delivery tips. Counter service tips. Yeah, that's what it's called. Counter service tips. Counter service tip, bro. What I gotta tip you for checking me out? I gotta tip you for checking me out, bro. This your job, fam. What I gotta tip you for, fam? These days, dog, I barely like. I used to like to carry cash because I'm old school. I like to carry cash because I'm old school. But when I go out, I don't like to pay cash. Because when you pay cash, people expect you to tip. I'd rather pay with card these days. When you pay cash, they expect you to tip, bro. Real talk. And I'm not talking about waiters and waitresses. I'm talking about like just like how I say, like a takeout joint. Somebody ring you up like Subway. They thinking they got the little tip jar right there on the thing. They thinking you posted like they give you back your change like $2.78. They want you to drop that 78 in the container. They really want you to drop that whole $2.78 in the container. These people crazy, bro. I'm like, nah, man. Give me all my. I got a little container at the crib filled with change, bro. Give me my change. Bro. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I might drop my just change in there, a little bit of change in there. But for the most part, I got a container at the crib filled with change, bro. You know how much money these people making off of every little bit counts. You know how I know every little bit counts? Because when I save my change at the end of the year and I look at it, I'm like, damn, that container be filled, my little change container. So if they getting that little bit from me and they getting that little bit from everybody else, dog, imagine how much they change add up to. Big scam, bro. Tipping culture. Big scam. Big scam, bro. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now. You're tuned into the Grub Tent Morning Screen, man. Hit that like button. Hit that thumbs up button on the way in, you heard? Share that live. Share that live, man. Real talk. Y'all also be mindful, man. Members only chat coming soon, so be sure to join and become a member, man. Shout out my man George. Recently joined and became a member. Members only chat coming soon. You understand me? Members only chat coming soon. The goal is to keep the trolls out. You understand me? Keep the debates going, man. If you enjoy these conversations every week, or ever so how many so often I do them a couple times a week. It's the easiest way to support the channel. Join and become a member, man. Real talk. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now, man. But yeah, man, y'all let me know y'all experience, man. Current title, what's the biggest scam we accept as normal? What's the current biggest scam that you paying for right now that you know is a scam, but you still continuing to pay for it? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I was paying for AT&T. That was a big scam. I was paying their ass for years. I'm guilty of it too. Knowing it was a scam, I was paying AT&T for years, paying taxes and fees. I got tired of it. I got rid of them, bro. I got rid of AT&T, bro. I'm proud of myself. I'm gonna drop a bomb for myself. I'm proud of myself, bro. I got rid of AT&T, bro. I got tired of paying their fees, bro. I'm so proud of myself, bro. I had to drop them bombs for myself, bro. Real talk, bro. I had to drop them bombs for myself, bro. I'm happy I got rid of AT&T, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got tired of paying them fees, bro. Crazy, homie. It was crazy, bro. I had to drop them bombs for myself, bro. Real talk. Subscription fees everywhere, dog. Netflix. I used to have Netflix back in the day. I'm good. And on top of that, too, Netflix is like one of the biggest scams, too, especially if you're in the United States. Imagine you in the United States and all you really speak is English. Well, I speak English and I speak Creole, but Netflix don't have no Haitian movies on there anyway. But every time you go on Netflix, imagine you go on Netflix and a whole lot of that, you paying that subscription fee, and a whole lot of the stuff that they got is in different languages. Like, yo, what am I paying y'all fees for, bro? Let me just pay a little fee, a minor fee for English movies, bro. Because a lot of Netflix stuff is not in English. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. And the thing that bothers me the most is when I'm paying Netflix for the fees and they don't have the movies that's in English. So now they got movies like where they tried to make it English, but then you can read the person's lips. They're speaking another language, but you hear the people talking, translating in English or whatever you call it. The narrator is narrating in English, but they trying to make it seem like the movie is speaking English. But then you watching the movie or the TV show, whatever it is, and you realize that their lips is not moving with the words. Bro, don't nothing annoy me more, bro. I cannot watch no shows or no movies like that, bro. If I'm watching their lips and their lips is saying something else from what the words are saying, I can't watch it, bro. Why am I paying a subscription fee for that, bro? I'm not doing it, bro. I'm not doing it, bruh. Real talk. I'm not doing it, bruh. Y'all lips got to go with the words. If your lips don't go with the words, I ain't doing it, fam. Facts. Big scam. Disney Plus fees. Spotify. I had Spotify. I got rid of them. Spotify tried to go up on the price. The subscription fee for Spotify to listen to music. No, bring back buying CDs, right? I used to enjoy better buying CDs, but now I gotta pay this monthly subscription to listen to music. I didn't buy CDs all the time, right? But then now I gotta pay to listen to music. I love music, but I don't listen to music as much as I used to listen to music. So now I'm just paying a monthly fee for music, and I don't even listen to music every day, which is crazy to me, bro. But yeah, I got rid of Spotify because they tried to go up on the feed. Now I got YouTube Music, which I'm paying a subscription for that as well, because I listen to music. But then I don't always listen to music all the time. But their subscription fee was a little cheaper. If they start going up too, I'm gonna get rid of them too. You feel me? Subscription fees on apps. Nowadays, all these apps got in-app purchases. You gotta subscribe for something. Man, it's crazy out here, bro. Oh my God! Real talk, bro. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now. If you're tuned in, man, we talking about it, man. What's the biggest scam we accept as normal, man? Think about your biggest scams and let me know in the comment. Think about, some of y'all probably thinking to yourselves right now, I don't accept no scams as normal. But then you gotta just really think about, what are you currently paying for right now? Think about it. Majority of all of us, I would say like damn near everybody, is paying for something that's really a scam without even thinking about it, without even knowing it. You're paying for a scam. We all do it, bro. You're paying something that has some type of scam going on. Even with cell phone bills, we're all doing it. Cell phone bills, you know, it's a scam in there. You're not just paying the normal price plus tax. Tax is a scam too, anyway. But then also, they got service fees and this and that fees. All that is scams. All that is scams. Insurance, big. Oh my God! Don't remind me about insurance. I just renewed my insurance. Don't remind me, bruh. Oh my God! Don't remind me about it. I just paid insurance for my car, bro. I paid my insurance for 6 months. I paid 6 months in full. Don't remind me, bruh. Don't remind me. Insurance, big scam, bruh. Don't go through no accidents, but still got to pay high fees. Not saying I ain't never had an accident before, but I ain't had an accident in a minute. But my fees still high. I remember being a kid and insurance used to be low. I'm thinking when they say when you get to be an adult, insurance is going to be cheaper for you. Now I'm an adult and insurance is still high. Big scam, bro. Big scam, bro. I just paid 6 months insurance. I just got rid of who I was with. I was with Geico at first. I tried to renew with them. Their prices went up. So I went to I looked at Progressive. Progressive was cheaper. So I go to Progressive. Bomb. Progressive was cool for the first 6 months. Now, time to renew again, their prices went up. So, bomb, I got rid of them. I'm not with Progressive no more. I don't have time for that, bro. I don't got time for that, bro. Like, nah, bro. Big scam, bro. I ain't had no accidents. Why is my prices going up? D Payne said I drive a 2005 Camry and I'm paying $220. So tell me, crazy, bro. I got 2 cars on my insurance. I got 2 cars, and I'm paying what I just paid 6 months up front. I think I paid over $2,000. I think it was over $2,000. If I'm not mistaken, for 6 months of insurance, bro. If it was over $2,000, it was close to $2,000. 6 months of insurance. Bro, I hate insurance with a passion, bro. And then they have it. It's like, and then it's like it's a scam to the point where they have you spooked. Like, if you know what I'm saying, you don't really want to pay for it, but then you just spooked. Like, damn, what if you ain't had no accidents in years, and then you start thinking about, damn, if I don't have no insurance, but what about if I don't get it and then something happened? Like, they just got you spooked to do it. They got you spooked not to get it. You feel me? They done instilled that fear in us. If you don't get insurance, you know what I'm saying, you start thinking to yourself like, damn, dog, what if this and what if that? It's a scam, bro. It's a scam. Big scam, bro. Real talk, bro. Big scam, bro. Everything is a scam, bro. Think about it. Think about it. Nobody owns anything anymore. We rent everything. Nobody owns anything anymore. We rent everything. Think about it. Real talk. People talk all this talk about buying a house. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I bought a house at the time. I bought a house. But at the time, I didn't know. But now when I sit there and think about it, when you sit down and analyze the whole situation, everything is a scam, even buying a house. Because at the end of the day, if you buy a house and you pay it off, you still got to pay taxes at the end of the year. And if you don't pay your taxes, they could take your house. Imagine you done bought a $400,000 house and you paid it off. Imagine you done bought a $400,000 house and you paid it off. And then all of a sudden somebody can take it because you don't pay taxes at the end of the year. If you decide to say you don't want to pay your taxes, let's say your tax is $10,000 at the end of the year every year, and you don't pay them $10,000, they can take your house. That's a scam. So I don't own the house technically. I'm still renting. Even after paying off the house, I'm still renting because I'm still paying a year. Now I'm paying from what I was paying monthly, my monthly mortgage, I paid it off. Now I'm paying an eternal yearly fee. An eternal yearly fee. Big scam, homie. Everything is a scam, bro. Like before I bought my house, I didn't think about it, but now that I got a house, I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, yo, it's like, damn, like everybody talking about the positives about buying a house, how it's so good and this and that, it's good, it's great and all. And yeah, it's cool. It got its pros, but nobody talks about the cons of buying houses. Because buying a house definitely has cons. Buying a house is not all peaches and creams. Facts. Real talk. Buying a house is not all peaches and cream, bro. There's you got to pay insurance. There's the taxes, maintenance. At the end of the day, it's like, yo, people say, oh, yo, it's better than renting because you paying for somebody else's mortgage. Bro, even that person that owned that house still got to pay taxes at the end of the year. So what are you talking about? Big scam, fam. Man, that might be the biggest scam, though. It's definitely probably in the top 5. Cell phones, and I think cell phones in the top 5 of biggest scams that we accept as normal. I think shit. The housing market is one of the biggest scams. Living conditions, whatever you want to call it, housing market, living conditions. That's definitely one of the biggest scams that we accept as normal. Real talk. It don't make no sense to me, bruh. College debt, big scam for people who went to college. I went to college for a little bit. Thank God I didn't get caught up in no big student loans or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I did like 2 years and some change. But I know people who went to college longer than me and whatever they did this, and they're still paying on loans, student loans, and then they're not even working in the field that they went to school for. Big scam, fam. They're not even working in a field that they went to school for. But yet they're still paying. They're still paying for that field, but they don't work in that field. Big scam. Big scam, bro. Degrees, student loans. People pay all that money to get a degree, and you can't even get a job in that field, fam. A job in that field is not even promised. Scam. Dog, it's crazy, bro. Might as well just go get a trade. Well, attempt to get a trade. Make sure you get a trade in something that you know you're going to get a job in. Big scams, bro. Big scam, man. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now. Current topic, man. What's the biggest scam that we as a people accept as normal, man? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. What is the biggest scam that we as a people accept as normal here in the United States? Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, bro. I need to know. What time is it? 43 minutes? I got a little time. What is the biggest scam that we as a people accept as normal? Baggage fees, resort fees, convenience fees, parking fees. Fees is all around us, bruh. Fam said they don't call them scholarships for no reason. New slaves. Scholarships. Wow. Damn, fam, I ain't never thought about it like that. Wow. I went to get a job and moved to Egypt. And you live in Egypt, fam? Damn. That's crazy. It don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. Weddings is a scam, bro. Wedding costs, wedding rings, venues, all a scam. Facts. Or you want to move to Egypt? Oh, okay. Yeah, man, weddings is a scam, bruh. The wedding industry figured out how to charge people twice for the same thing, fam. How they do that? Real talk. The wedding industry such a scam. Add wedding to the end of anything, and the price is double. Add the word wedding to anything, and the price doubles, dog. Real talk. Why is it so expensive to throw a wedding? It's a scam. They just taking advantage of the situation. They know women go haywire for weddings and stuff like that. So this is the time that they feel that they can charge you more because a woman go crazy. Oh my god, once in a lifetime opportunity and whatever the case may be. So now they use that as a scam. Everything regarding weddings is very expensive. It don't make no sense to me, bro. People spend house down payment money for one Saturday for the weddings, bro. House down payment on a wedding. Big scam. Fam said gym memberships. Oh yeah, scam. Most definitely a scam. You know how many people that's probably paying for gym memberships and don't even go to the gym no more? And the beginning of the year is when they get you to sign up for that scam too. They figure that they got their season, boy. They know when to get you. That's when all the little promotion, they gonna roll out all the little promotions at the beginning of the year because they figure everybody got their little what they call it, the resolutions. People want to lose weight. That's around the time of year that they, you know what I'm saying? They done looked up all the analytics and all the data on it. They know that the beginning of the year is when everybody got the resolutions. They want to lose weight. They want to get in shape. So they roll out all the little scam promotions. Then they get your ass. You be in that thing for like 6 months. They know you're going to quit in a couple months. Well, they thinking, well, you know what I'm saying? They thinking you're going to quit anyway. But, you know, meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really, you still thinking to yourself, you're going to go back, you're going to go back. So you ain't canceled the membership yet. Man, they got it figured out to a T, bro. Gym memberships, big scam, bro. Real talk. Real talk, bro. Another big scam that I cannot stand. HOA fees, bro. HOA fees, big scam. Online casinos and TikTok auctions. Yep. HOA fees, bro. I used to have a condo back in the day. I didn't know about HOA fees. I thought it was cool. Well, at the time when I had the condo, the HOA fee was like 150 every year. Every year the HOA fee went up. I will never rent anything or I will never buy anything that has an HOA fee, bro. I'm straight. I don't want to live in no communities where I gotta pay monthly HOA fees. I'm good. Let alone I already gotta pay a mortgage. Now I'm finna go pay a HOA fee. I'm straight. HOA fees, big scam. Big scam, bro. Yeah, definitely BS, dog. Big scam, bro. Real talk. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now, man. You're tuned into the Grub Tent Morning Scream, you heard? Y'all hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button, share the live, all that, man. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in this morning, man. Don't also, if you're tuned in, man, don't forget to join up, man. Click that join button on the channel, on the YouTube channel. Become a member, man. Shout out to my boy George that recently became a member. You know what I'm saying? He became a big GTF member, man. I appreciate you, George. Appreciate all y'all boys, man. Some say, like when it comes to the housing thing, somebody say You could pay 20 years of rent. This is like the housing thing is the biggest scam of all. Because you can pay 20 years of rent and own nothing, right? You can pay 20 years of mortgage and own nothing as well. Real talk. You can pay 20 years of rent and own nothing. You can pay 20 years of mortgage and still own nothing. Why? Because even when you're done paying the mortgage, you still got to pay taxes at the end of the year. And if you don't pay your taxes, they can still say that property, they can still take that property from you that you allegedly paid off. So, which one are you really winning on? If they never cancel taxes on houses, it's like it's really not a win-win situation, bro. Now, one day, if taxes on houses, if they decide to get rid of taxes on houses one day, now you win. But I doubt they're gonna ever do that. I doubt they're gonna ever do that. I doubt that they're gonna ever get rid of taxes on houses. So it ain't even a win-win situation, bro. Yeah. It ain't yours until it's paid off, until you ain't got to pay nothing on it, not even taxes. If you got to pay taxes on a house, you don't own that house. Your name might be on the deed or whatever, but if somebody can come take it from you for not paying taxes, how do you own that house? You don't own it. Things that you own, nobody can take from you. Things that you own, nobody can take it from you. Nobody can repossess it from you if you own it. So if they could take it from you because you ain't paid taxes, you don't really own that. Although you paid it off. You could have paid $1 million for the house. If they can come take it from you because you ain't paid taxes, you technically don't own it. Fam said China tells you, China tell their people straight up, you can't truly buy a house. Damn. I didn't know they told their people that. But at least they being honest, right? Even when you move on from this world, facts. Real talk. It's all scam, bro. It's all scam, bro. Facts. It's all scam, bro. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now, man. You tuned into the Grub Tent morning screen. Hit that like button on the way in. Hit that thumbs up button on the way in. You're Shed Alive. Current topic. What's the biggest scam that we as a people accept as normal, bro? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man. Airline fees, bro. What about them? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm so happy that Spirit Airline closed down. Spirit Airline has so many fees, bro. They make you think the flight is cheap, but then if you want to bring a bag, it's fees. You want to do this, it's fees. You want to switch. Airlines got the biggest scams as well too. Like as far as the ones that want to charge for seats, because you want to. I mean, like if you got first class, you want to go to first class. Okay, I can understand. You know, it's a price, the price difference. But if you want to sit by the window, is this amount. If you want to sit in the aisle row, is this much. If you want to sit to the closer to the front, airlines big scam, bro. And Spirit Airlines was one of them, bro. I'm glad Spirit Airline closed down. Facts. I ain't never like catching flights from nowhere. You going there, you thinking the flight cheap, and then you know what I'm saying. The whole environment on Spirit Airline was just messed up anyway. I ain't never really like being on the, you know what I'm saying. The civilized people was never on Spirit Airlines. Mm mm. Real talk. What are some scams that people defend? Y'all let me know in the comments. What are some scams that people defend? I feel like some of the scams that people defend is like brand loyalty, luxury products, you know what I mean? Designer clothing. Scams that people defend, bruh. Some people spend $10,000 on jeans and then defend it. These people just charge you $10,000, bro. And you think they your friend and you defending them? They just charge you $10,000 for some jeans, homie. And you defending them? It's crazy, bruh. Food, facts. Facts. They defend them because America told people that this could be you one day. Yep. Real talk. Real talk. People defend. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm guilty of it too. I used to, but now that I'm older, I think about all the stuff that, you know what I mean? So now I got a whole different mind frame. But yeah, bro, like, we defend all these crazy 10K on, it's people that defend, 10K on jeans. Yeah. Shout out my boy George, man. Became a GTF member. Shout out to my boy George. Became a big GTF member. Don't forget to hit the membership thing on the channel and join your red light cameras. Oh, big scam. Don't remind me, bro. I hate red light cameras. All the cameras, not just red light camera. What about the red light? What about the cameras? The red light cameras wasn't enough. At least red light cameras, you can kind of peep it. You know what I'm saying? You could peep it. What about school zone cameras, bro? Majority of the time, I get a school zone ticket from a school zone. I don't even see your school zone camera, homie. Red light camera, at least you can see the goddamn red light. Most likely, I'll be approaching the red light. I'll be looking like, hold on. Yeah, this thing like got a camera. The school zone cameras, I don't even see a camera, bro. They got these things hidden. All of a sudden, I get a ticket in the mail for $100. Or school zone. Then when you look at the time on the school zone, you're like, hold on, school wasn't even open at that time. Then the people start talking about, oh, even though school not open, it's still a school zone. You're supposed to do a certain speed limit. Da, 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 da. I'm like, what? Toll cameras. Oh, yeah, big scam. The biggest, that's the biggest scam is the scam is having cameras, period, just to generate income. Before, you get pulled over by the cops, they issue you a ticket. Okay, that's fine, cool. I got pulled over, I got whatever. Now all of a sudden the police don't even got to be present, and I got a camera that took a picture of me, allegedly, and now I get a ticket in the mail. Like, bro, come on, bro. To what extent are they willing to go with their scams, bro? It's like they pushing people to not want to even drive no more with these scams, bro. They're pushing people to the brink of not driving no more, bro. Because sometimes I don't want to drive no more, bro. Sometimes I be feeling like I don't want to drive no more. But unfortunately, I ain't got money to take Uber everywhere I want to go. Bruh, it's crazy, bruh. It is very crazy out here, bruh. Real talk, bruh. Oh, yeah. People know the food is poison. The labels and the ingredients tell you they are poison. Get the restaurants off field. Big, real talk. That's real talk, bruh. I'm guilty of it too. You read the labels on the sodas and stuff and whatever, and I still drink soda. I don't drink soda as much as I used to, but I still drink soda. I don't even know what to say about that, bro. Like, that's really crazy because, yeah, we really know. We see the ingredients, but yeah, we still consume the products. But yet in other countries, certain products that we consume here, certain countries, like some of the stuff that they use to make their products in certain countries, they don't even allow it. But yet here we allow it, and we still consume the shit. Big scam, bruh. Fan said Aventura got me last month. Man, that's crazy, bro. I'm steady getting got. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm about tired of driving, bro. Real talk. I'm about tired of driving. Even when I think I'm driving, like, I try to, you know, I try to be mindful of cameras, be mindful of the speed limit. Next thing you know, I get something in the mail. Like, what the fuck? It's crazy, bro. I don't know what to say no more, bro. Too many scams, bro. We accept it as normal. I can't wait till the people file a class action lawsuit on these damn cameras, school zone cameras, all that. I'm ready. I'm. It got to be a class action lawsuit coming because this shit can't be legal, bro. This shit can't be legal, bro. And majority of the time, when you drive through rich neighborhoods, they don't got these camera problems. It's mainly in the hoods, mainly in places that ain't suburban area. That's where they mainly put their camera. They target the people that are already struggling to live. They target the people that are already struggling to live, bruh. Real talk. Because if I go to the rich neighborhoods, I don't see as much cameras as I see in the neighborhood that ain't rich. Tammy say religion as far as the biggest scam we accept as normal. Damn. Yeah. I can see where you coming from with that. That's crazy. Everything is a scam these days, though. Everything is a scam these days, bro. There are certain fruits that are 100% healthier than anything here in America, yet they are illegal to bring here. Damn. Yeah, I can see them restricting shit that's good for you. Bro, it's crazy, bro. Everything is a scam, bro. Insurance is one of the biggest scams, too. Like, you know what I mean? Insurance is one of the biggest scams as well, bro. I just took my mama to the hospital recently. My mama had surgery. The insurance business, big scam, bro. What's college bean Zeke? What's that? I don't even know what to say no more, fam. Big scams going on in the United States, bro. The voting system is a scam, bro. That's how I feel. I could be wrong though. I ain't perfect. I feel like voting is a scam. I feel like, do our votes really get to decide who's in office for real or nah? Because I personally don't feel that way. I personally don't feel how many people whatever vote, whatever the case may be. I personally don't feel like our votes decide who gets to be the president. I could be wrong though. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I could be wrong. Do our votes actually decide who's in office? I feel like it's a scam, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But I kind of feel like, you know what I mean? They're going to put in office whoever they want to put in office. That's how I feel. America is built on scams, bro. I ain't going to lie to y'all, bro. Damn, I hate when this shit turns. Hold on. That's not, yeah, that's not, yeah, that would be bad. Yeah, they want our vote. We should charge them shit. We get charged for everything. Why not charge them? Why not charge them? Feel me? People get in office, and when they get in office, they don't benefit us anyway. We need to be charging them for the votes. For real. Bro, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. You're tuning into the Grub Tent morning screen. Current topic: what's the biggest scam that we accept as normal, bro? Don't forget to join up and become a member of the GTF, man. Click that join button on the channel, you alright? If you like these debate streams and want to help keep the thing going, hit that join, man. Join that membership, you heard? Every membership helps me do more streams. Religion in the top three. They tell you when the devil fell from heaven, he fell to earth. You think he left, he became many faces and many names, and with each name, he made a religion. It's crazy, bro. Real talk, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. Don't make no sense. I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. The most expensive thing in America isn't food, housing, or healthcare. It's the stuff we've stopped questioning. Real talk. The most expensive thing in America isn't food, housing, or healthcare. It's the stuff that we've stopped questioning. You know what I'm saying? Because once we start questioning it, it kind of becomes normal. Although we know it's a scam, it becomes normal. We just gotta keep questioning everything, bro. Real talk. I'm always keep questioning them goddamn red light cameras. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Facts. But yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here in a minute, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Printer Ink. Oh boy, printer. Oh yeah, printer ink definitely. Oh boy, printer ink so expensive. It's crazy. You understand me? But yeah, I'm about to get ready to get up out toilet paper. Yeah, I feel you, man. Hey, I'm about to get ready to get up out here. I got something to go do, man. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Don't forget to hit that join button, man. Become a part of the membership. The membership keep the streams coming. You understand me? Shout out my boy George that became a member. You understand me? Became a part of a big GTF member. You know, not just regular GTF, big GTF member. You understand me? Even the Arab store got tax fees now. Ain't the Arab store ain't the Arab store always had tax fees? I don't know. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. If you want to keep the streams going, don't forget to hit that join button on the channel. You understand me? Keep the streams coming, man. Hit that join button. Every member helps me do more streams like this, dog. Real talk. We ain't trying to do nothing but get the 10 members. We got what, like two. We ain't trying to do nothing but get to like 10 members. You feel me? We gonna also have membership only streams and everything, man. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Members get recognized first, priority responses, and help decide future topics. But yeah, man, that was the stream. You heard me. What's the biggest scam that we accept as normal, man? Y'all drop it in the comments and let me know, man. But yeah, I got to get ready to get up out of here. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Appreciate everybody that hit the like button. Appreciate everybody that share. Appreciate everybody that hit the thumbs up button. All that, man. Appreciate all the responses, bro. I appreciate all y'all thoughts. You heard? But yeah, man, I'm gone, man. Y'all be safe. Maybe I might stream. If I have time, I'll probably stream sign in a birth certificate. Damn. That's crazy. Um if I have time, I might stream later on tonight again if I have time. So you feel me? I'll just lay around for it. I might stream tonight as well. I don't know around what time because I hate to give times because I might say a certain time and stream and it might not make it in time. But I'm gonna try to see if I can stream later on. But if not later on, tomorrow is what today is? Thursday? Hold on. I'll be losing track of the days, bro. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow morning. Will I be able to? No, I ain't gonna be able to stream in the morning tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I gotta get a haircut. Tomorrow morning, if I stream tomorrow, it'll definitely be in the afternoon, closer to the evening. So if I don't stream tonight, it'll be tomorrow, closer to the evening. You feel me? So y'all just look out for the boy here. My eyes is not yellow, sir. I'm perfectly fine. I go to the doctor twice a year. You're twice a year. You hear me? I'm more big on my health. I'm more aware on my health right now than I've ever been. You're I'm more aware of my health. I get blood tests every year. All my thing, everything good. My blood pressure good. Everything good, homie. It's not my eyes. I'm good, homie. I check my blood pressure. I check my cholesterol. I ain't never been so on top of my health ever. And why am I on top of my health? I'm supposed to get up out of here. You got me talking. Why am I so on top of my health now? Because I got homies that passed away at very young ages because they wasn't up on their health. My homie passed away. One of my homies passed away not too long ago from being overweight, but he was like about 2.5 of me. He was really big. He passed away. You feel me? Shout out to my homie, R.I.P. to my homie. Then I know somebody else that passed away not too long ago. He had prostate cancer. Wasn't even that old, and didn't find out till it was too late. So I'm more aware of my health than I have ever been. So I get my blood pressure checked. I go to the hospital. That's not about to say hospital. I go to the doctor twice instead of having one annual visit. I go to the doctor twice a year now. I don't like the whole waiting in between period because you never know. It might be too late the next time you go. So I go to the doctor twice. I closer to the beginning of the year and close to the end of the year. You know what I mean? Thank goodness I got what I got, Blue Cross and Blue Shield insurance, so I can do that. I got Blue Cross and Blue Shield, so I go at the beginning of the year, closer to the beginning of the year, and closer to the end of the year. And then when I go, at least one of the times when I go, probably at the beginning of the year, I get my blood work done. Feel me? Your boy Gravy, you know what I mean? I ain't at the weight that I want to be, but I used to be a lot bigger. By the way, I used to be. I ain't gonna say my exact weight. Well, yeah, I was. I'm gonna say my exact weight. I used to be three. At one point, I was three. I was close to 390 at one point. And y'all can go back and check my old full reviews. You'll see. At one point, I was close to 390. Now I'm two. I weighed myself, and then I got to go get my calorie burn on today. By the way, uh, I was almost 390. Um, I weighed myself. What today is? Thursday. I weighed myself on Monday. I'm 230, 235, 236. I'm trying to get down to the 220s. I don't even have a goal weight in mind. I just want to maintain my weight. I want to still lose weight, but I still want to I just don't want to gain weight. But I want to lose weight and then maintain weight. Do I have a goal weight in mind? I really don't. I'm trying to get down to the 220s, and then I might continue to go down some more. Some people say, "Oh, you don't want to get too small," but then at the end of the day, it's like, "Yo, it's better to be small than big," in my opinion. That's my thought. That's my thoughts. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking anybody that wants to be big. If you want to be big, more power to you. You feel me? But yeah, I'm more on top of my health than I've ever been. So yeah, I was like 230, between 235, 236. I was 235 point, the scale give you the little point number. 235 point six, something like that. But yeah, I want to get down to the 220s. But then when I get to the 220s, I don't even know if I want to stay to the 220s. I probably want to try to get closer to 200 as possible. You know what I mean? Real talk. But yeah, I'm on top of my health, fam. Get my blood work done, check my cholesterol, everything, bro. At one point, be honest with y'all, my cholesterol was a little elevated, nothing major. When the doctor told me that, so one thing about it, I love to eat cheese. So now when I had to cut back on cheese, cut back on certain fried foods. I still eat fried food, but not as much. And then I love cheese, so I cut back on cheese. Now if I do get cheese, it's only low fat cheese. Um, Stuff like that for the most part. You know what I mean? I don't eat cheese. Cheese. I think cheese is one of my main thing. I love me some damn cheese, boy. Cheeseburgers, cheese, everything. But I definitely cut down on the cheese. But yeah, I gotta go get my calorie burn today, though, man. Your boy got to get down to the 220s and then possibly even lower. And I ain't trying to be perfect, by the way. I'm just trying to be healthier than I was back then. I ain't trying to be perfect, because trying to be perfect, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Y'all still got me talking. I was supposed to get off already. I feel like trying to be perfect, no disrespect to anybody that wants to be perfect. If you want to be perfect, more power to you. But like trying to be perfect, I feel like would be boring. Be like boring. Like when I say perfect, I'm talking about like, like health wise, like eating wise. Like, could you imagine trying to be perfect? Trying to be perfect is probably that's eating grass all the time. Not just grass, but I mean like lettuce. Not just regular lettuce, but like whatever. The lettuce that's good for you, like romaine or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be a boring life, not eating, you know what I'm saying, like foods that you actually enjoy. I just eat what I enjoy in moderation now. I don't want to be perfect. I don't want to be, what I'm saying, I don't want to live a boring life as far as like, foods go and stuff like that. And no disrespect to people who, what I'm saying, who choose to eat that way. Shout out to y'all. You feel me? That if that's what floats your boat, most definitely do that. You know what I mean? Real talk. Keep you in a state of fear. Getting your car registered, because registered means to abandon. So your car still belongs to the government. Damn. Come true is to keep you in a state of fear, distress, and anger than you ever heard. It's crazy out here, fam. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm about to get off of here for real this time, man. Y'all don't forget to hit that join button, man. Become part of the GTF, man. Well, not just, if you subscribe, you GTF already. But if you join the membership, you big GTF, you heard? Which is what the homie George did. So hit that join to become a big GTF member. You understand me? Hit that join button on the channel. You know what I mean? We're gonna have the membership, we're gonna have the members only lives or members only streams coming soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. You understand me? All that. Appreciate everybody that tuned in, appreciate everybody that hit the like button, appreciate everybody that hit the share button, all that, you heard? So yeah, if I don't go live later on tonight, I'm gonna try to go on later off because I ain't gonna be able to go live tomorrow morning. Got to get my hair cut. So I'm gonna try to see if I can go live later on. So y'all just stay tuned. I'm gonna try to go on. If I don't go live later on, then it'll be tomorrow evening. But I'm gonna try to stream later on. So y'all just stay tuned, man. Y'all just turn on the notification. So therefore, if I do stream later on, you feel me, get the notification. Don't forget to hit that bell, the notification bell, and hit all. Put it on all. After you turn it on, put it on all so you get the notifications. But yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all be safe, man. Catch y'all later.